Welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. Well, we've got to finish off Goto's yacht, which means going through the big yellow door. Oh, look at this. Now, these walls look okay, and this floor looks okay. Well, it looks alright.
This place resembles some of the Republic monitoring stations on Citadel Station, but much more complex.
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
Well, that said, we've got this force field. If we had Bayodur, we could just go straight through. Look at this. It looks really cool in here. Now, this part of the mod, like, you can see the little screen. They're rotated side. If you look at the screen. Oh, can I? No, I can't look up anymore. Let's see if we can. You can see the little droid there, right? It's rotated sideways. It's rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise on the screen. Look at them. They all are. That's the room we're in right now. Oh, that's so... Why is that like that? What's around these ways? This way. So... Okay. Well, off screen, right before I started the game, there was a thing of remains on the ground. And it said... it was about a minefield. So I think what this might be... If we go to the command console here, unlock the minefield system. It'll allow us control. Now wait a minute. Can we overload the minefield? Or droid controller? Let's overload it. Let's see what happens. Warning, the operating mode is unsafe. Experience 500. Did they all blow up? They didn't blow up. Let's try that again. Let's see if we can shut them down. Success. Is it the minefield that we just went through? Ugh. Well, here we go. That's a lot of mines. And it's deadly. I don't have the skill. Wait. HK doesn't have the skill, right? There's no way. Oh yeah, he does. Right, he was doing it all last time. I totally forgot. Let's, disable. Look at all those droids. Let's disable this one. No. Come on, man. Get the thing. Do this. Now, I can turn to NZ, and he sees them. Oh, they're so far away. Let's wait a second. Destroy droid. Come on. Why can't I do the mines? Or maybe we shut down the mines and it was just shut down for us. That kind of makes sense. Like, we're allowed to go through them? I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm just going to keep doing this. Oh, wait. Hold on, we don't have to do that. Let's just go in right here. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. There's like 5 right here. Although, I say that, and the mines are listed as enemies, so that may not be the case. What are you doing, handmaiden? Just stop doing what you're doing. Do speed. and then maybe attack this guy in the front. It's so hard to tell who's who. Is this the guy in front? I think it is. Come on. There. You know what? Just do whatever. It's fine. You're doing a great job. We're doing lightning. Yeah, right. The lightning kind of works. Now, I don't know why you think insanity would work. Let's do this instead. Yep.
This will teach you.
Okay, let's back up a little bit and see if walking into this blows us up. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Cool. It worked. Oh, look at this. That's neat. Let's go over on this side now. Are these... Can I go through? I can. Perfect. Oh, look at that outside the ship. The little wings there of the vessel. It's on the right side. More mines. I think we're fine. There's the planet. There's Nar Shaddaa. Oh, you can look at the. You can see the city and the lights. That's neat. Well, let's go in here. Can I get to the door? There we go. Haha, you didn't expect... Where is he? Power system. Oh, from the bridge, right? We have to... Access primary system. No status is active. It's not supporting anything because we moved it over to secondary. Supporting the containment cells, cloaking device, docking hatch, seal. What does that mean? What does that mean for us? Anything? Okay, so I didn't see this before. Here's the power system. Here is the command console. I just hadn't highlighted it, and I hadn't seen it. So that just took a minute for me to figure out. We need to go to power distribution and shut down. I think shut down is what we want. Success, secondary power offline, attached system disabled. Multiple ships on intercept course.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Donos imaragith. Wanara korachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
You're welcome to try, Big Eyes. Didn't I encounter some of your dead family on Duxon? Look, I don't need to fight you. We need to get off this ship, guys.
Taranam mo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Wait, didn't you just say we weren't gonna fight? Well, let's do it. And this guy. Oh yeah, good work, team. Do they have any loot? Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to fight our way through the bounty hunters. How they got through these mines, I don't understand. Well, I guess we had turned them off. There are more? Yep. On both sides. Listen, I'm gonna take the... Well, I'm gonna take the left side. Handmaiden, you take the right. Speed up, and then do this. Actually, do that first. It didn't work. Wow. Okay, so speed up and then fight them. And that'll do for you. You do what you want. How is this guy still alive? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is all this? Do this. There you go. See? Easy. Get him. Do it again. There's another one over there. How's Handmaiden doing? Oh, she's fighting him. Let's join up. Oh, she handled it. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh boy.
Mechana kreve mopa. Tamasuna ramga ma chojane. Anta scream sochi. Norcha here mechok windido.
I was wondering why you were still alive. Okay, so we want to Insanity and maybe even try Stasis. She's not really that powerful with it. Then do this. Then go in. Yeah. Huh. They seem to be very immune to the Force stuff.
Acknowledgement.
Oh, I stand corrected. Oh yeah, they're done.
This will teach you.
Insanity. Best power in the game. Twi'lek Spinning Blade. And Gamorrean Power Gauntlets. How strong are those? We have the Dominator on, I believe. Which is +5. The Gamorreans are strength +2. And then they stun with unarmed attack. That wouldn't be bad for Beodur. You need heavy armor, though. And that's not something we really do. How am I on other things? Yeah, we don't have much. Belt, yep. Cardio regulator. We're fine. Let's go. Are we going back to our ship? I think we are. I think our ship's to the north, so let's go this way. Got some poison. It's fine. And my favorite guys, the Gand. Let's go murder him. You handle that guy. I'll get this guy. What is Handmaiden doing? Wait, where did the team go? Where's the Handmaiden? Oh my god, what are you doing over there? We gotta stay together. No! Pick this up. More Gand. Let's choke him. Choke him! And maybe fight this guy.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Very nice. Yeah, we're just heading back to our ship, right? Yeah, we must be. Choke him. Kill this guy. Oh yeah, they have a lot more hit points. She just did a little force jump over there. Is she on? She's not even on Jedi support. She needs to do that and use this. What are we on? Yeah, we're on multiple opponents. It's fine. Very nice work. Yep, let's get out of here. So what? Now, my understanding of Hanhar is that he loves being he loves it when you're mean to him. And you get more influence by just calling him an animal and saying terrible things to him. So having a reasonable conversation with him is not what you do, from what I understand. So let's just find the meanest thing to say to him and just say it. Hanhar, keep your primitive thoughts to yourself. Oh, Kreia likes that. Oh, take me there.
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Why would I want this droid? Like, we are totally surprised that Goto's still alive, but we're gonna play it cool. Why would I want this droid?
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Then I accept your gift. Goto has joined your party. He has special powers over droids and cannot set off mines. And, I mean, since he's here, we'll just be diplomatic. Thanks for the droid, Goto. Let's get to Nar Shaddaa.
So you have returned from exile, though I do not know why. You were always difficult to read, when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. But I can sense the death of others upon your hands. I know how this will end. But I will answer your questions, if only for some measure of peace. In exchange, I wish only the answer to one. Why have you done this to the Jedi? Was it revenge or something more?
Interesting. You know, it would be nice to have this guy live. I think because we're dark side, that's why he's saying, I sense how this is going to be, and we may already, the game might be set up in such a way that we have to fight him. But I'd like to not fight him, if at all possible. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think we're going to try to have a conversation at least, try to get some answers to some questions, and try to do this as peacefully as possible. Do you think I'm the one killing the Jedi? I've only killed one.
But you are. Whatever this threat is, it leaves echoes in the Force, wounds that do not heal. It is something we had never felt before, until you stood before us in judgment, and we exiled you.
So you blamed me?
Yes. Whatever was killing the Jedi, it was something tied to you, something you had experienced and had survived. Some of us sought to understand you, to find you. It seems we succeeded, even though we thought you were lost to us. Now, as we hoped, you have returned, and you know nothing that could help us. Such irony.
I have other questions.
What I can tell you, I will.
Now, he sort of spoke about why we got cast out of the Order, but we're going to play it. Oh, I like this question here. At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you. As much as I would like to give one, we vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Very well.
So something had happened to me. We'll ask about why we got cut off from the Force, but I'm pretty sure he's going to say it wasn't him.
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all. Very well.
Why are you on Nar Shaddaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
I love his mustache. I just gotta say, I love his mustache.
Very well.
He's giving us more answers than anybody else has, even KOTOR, our so-called friend. So tell me why you cast me out of the Order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer. Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
So they were afraid of me, basically, or at least afraid of what had happened to me. And that their reason for exiling me was out of fear more than anything else. I really like this guy.
Very well.
What's his name again? Zesh Kyle? That's probably wrong. So where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of KOTOR's plan.
Wait, there was a plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
We're not gonna mention Vrook. We didn't. Why would we not be able to talk about KOTOR, though? Let's talk about Atris.
Atris? But I had thought she had gone to KOTOR with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived. Very well.
What happened to them? I assume we're asking about the Jedi?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of KOTOR, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
So you retreated?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, Anyone who was strong in the Force who attempted to track down such a threat vanished without a trace.
But that makes no sense.
It does, but you must step back to see it. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
Well, that's all the questions. Let's just run
well.
through real quick. I have a terrible feeling. Oh, do you know anything about force bonds?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Which one of these should we say? Is there any way to remove such a bond? Or I've developed a bond with another one that is lethal to us both. I'm going to say that one.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war. I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty, a wound.
That's an interesting statement. Didn't Kreia call us a wound in the Force? I think she did. I can't remember. So, I'm going to ask him what happens now. I have a terrible, terrible feeling that we're going to have to fight. And I don't want to. But if we have to, we will.
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So, our choices are, so you blamed them. Oh, I think we said that before. To fight in the Mandalorian Wars was no betrayal. Your students, your disciples, were taught to protect innocents, even when you would not. Oh, I like that. We're throwing a little blame in his face.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Wow, so much in those few sentences. Just how the disbanding of the Jedi, how the Jedi separating could have been themselves knowing that their teachings are flawed. I love this. This guy is one of the reasons why I love this game. It's so much deeper than your regular RPG. These choices, decisions, and stories, the philosophies behind it all, so cool. So cool. But we're going to try to save him. Letting you live seems more punishment. No. But Revan redeemed himself. Excuse me. But Revan redeemed himself. Certainly that must give you some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Is there anything you can teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. Sometimes, sparring with another can achieve a form of meditation. The Niman form is one of the best such techniques. There is no great strengths, no edge in such a form, but yet, it achieves its worth in not leaving you as exposed as some of the more aggressive forms. Its strength is its balance. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Cool! We did not have to kill him. Master Zez-Kyle. You encountered Zez-Kyle on Nar Shaddaa and spoke with him. He agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you had united all the Jedi Masters. It's going to be a bad day when we get there. And they're all looking around and they're like, wait, where's Rook? That's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. But guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our time together. Take care.